Each asset inside Picturepark can have its own unique metadata schema that reflects the asset's content, status, and other factors. We call this adaptive metadata. Let's see how it works. Here we see the metadata editing window for an asset inside Picturepark. The metadata values here in the Basics section were extracted automatically when the file was uploaded. These same metadata fields are available to all assets in this Picturepark. We also have restriction and ownership fields that are common to all assets inside this Picturepark. You can think of these metadata fields as the core metadata schema for this system. Your Picturepark can have different core fields. Using adaptive metadata, we're going to build on this core schema until we have a metadata schema that's not only more detailed and useful than what we have here, it will be custom fit for this particular asset. I'll start by assigning a content class to the asset. A class is something that tells Picturepark which metadata fields or default metadata values should become available to the asset. You define them for your Picturepark, and you can have as many as you need. The content classes available to a user serve as a controlled vocabulary that prevents the user from entering a class name that Picturepark doesn't know. Picturepark controlled vocabularies support synonyms, so you can add terms you think users might use instead of your preferred term. This asset looks like a white paper to me, so that's what I'll type. Picturepark shows me that ebook is the preferred term for white paper in this system. Picturepark also offers me ebook choices, which saves me from having to guess or remember titles. When I select the appropriate title, 2 new metadata fields appear in the editor. The new fields include default values because this ebook is known to this Picturepark. This is a great time saver when you have to upload many assets all related to the same title, and it keeps metadata consistent too. I can edit these default values if I need, but in this case, the defaults are fine. If you aren't sure which control vocabulary terms are available for a given field, you can click the down arrow to choose your options. This is also a great way for users to become familiar with the available vocabularies. While I'm here, I'm going to add the advertising content class to show you how multiple content classes are handled. New metadata fields appear in their own field group, which helps users understand where the fields came from. These new advertising fields are each connected to controlled vocabularies of their own, so adding metadata is easy. Permitted users can remove previously assigned content classes. Picturepark warns you anytime metadata fields will be removed. Adaptive metadata is also helpful for managing the lifecycle of content. Before I add the lifecycle class, take a look at the items you see in this section. You don't see a listing for lifecycle metadata yet because no lifecycle class has been added. This asset is approved for use, so I'll type that term into the lifecycle stage field. Picturepark shows me that available is the preferred term, so that's what I'll choose. No new metadata fields appear on this screen because we're currently looking at descriptive metadata. But a new section for lifecycle metadata fields has appeared. When I switch to the lifecycle metadata section, we find the fields we expect. My name appears here by default because I'm the one who uploaded the asset. I can remove my name or even add another name. If I know the date this asset should be archived, I can add that date using the date picker. Otherwise, I can leave it blank. Let's say that after a few months, the asset needs to be updated. Any permitted user can add the update request stage and enter values into the fields provided. Controlled vocabularies make metadata entry here pretty easy too. And where a free-form field is needed for providing details, I have it. Background workflows can then alert the assigned to person that an update is necessary. Once the changes have been made and the new version has been checked in, the update request stage can be removed. If the asset should ever be recalled, there's a lifecycle class here for that too. Keep in mind, the content and lifecycle classes I'm using are unique to this Picturepark. You can define any you need for your system. By defining and applying classes like building blocks, you build a metadata schema for each asset that's extremely specific to the content of the particular asset and no bigger than it needs to be. This helps keep Picturepark easier to use and understand.